So I think it's pretty clear that we do not believe that Mitchell Trubisky is the best fit of this first round.
No, we
Yeah.
do not.
I've already said this, and I will continue saying this, and I just think this is going to be a great marriage between Deshaun Watson and the Houston Texans. He is the best fit, in my eyes, of this first round. The Texans made that move to trade up to the number 12 spot, and this was their guy. He's the perfect fit, I believe. He's going to learn, there's not going to be pressure on him right away anyway. At least they're not saying that out there. You know, they're saying it's Tom Savage's job, and so that Watson maybe won't have that pressure of coming in right there and having to lead an offense. A very veteran-laden team, both on offense and defense. This team is ready to win, and he's going to be able to kind of learn a little bit with a little less pressure than some of the other quarterbacks would be in that situation. And I've said it before. I'll say it again. I'll keep saying it until proven otherwise. This is Dak Prescott 2.0, and I think it's better. It's better on so many fronts.
I do like going in that even though he could end up being the starter, just kind of like Dak Prescott ended up being the starter for that Cowboys team, not going in with that much pressure because they are saying initially, at least they're saying, Tom Savage is our guy and Deshaun Watson is going to have to fall in line. Eventually, I'm sure that will change, but it just doesn't make all of this talk about how much is on Deshaun Watson's shoulders take over the offseason and become the storyline going into camp. It becomes a little bit more of let's groom him and see what he can do.
Yeah. He's got the number one defense on his side.
Right.
He has DeAndre Hopkins. By the way, another former Clemson football player. And so they're going to be clicking, I'm pretty sure. Look, Hopkins was clicking with guys that we would never expect throwing him the ball. And now he's really going to have that connection, I believe, with Deshaun Watson. And then you have Lamar Miller, at running back too. So there are weapons. There are weapons there, and they're going to be able to do some damage there in the AFC South, no less.
All right, my best fit from last night was Christian McCaffrey. And I said it yesterday that I thought that he would be a perfect fit for this Panthers team. And they listened to me because they ended up drafting Christian McCaffrey. He comes from a football family with a long legacy of very successful football players. And he's a successful football player himself. And the fact that he can do it all, not only catch passes out of the backfield, but he can go over the top at the goal line there. And also, he's a great downfield runner. That's going to take some pressure off of Cam Newton. And Cam Newton is expected to be taken a little bit less out of this running game, right? Have less involvement because he had that surgery on his torn rotator cuff in March. So this is going to help out. Plus with Jonathan Stewart there, it's just going to be a very successful thing for this Panthers team moving forward, who kind of surprised us last season with the dramatic fall off. He's going to be a good fit there down in Carolina.
I agree.